My name's Brett from Rocktape, and this is Tony, and I'm going to show you how to do an ITB taping. The ITB is the band of tissue that runs down the lateral part of the outside of your leg down to your knee. This can cause a lot of issues for a lot of runners. So, like with all taping processes, we make sure that the leg is in a stretch position before applying the tape. Okay? In this case, we've got Tony laying on his side, and his leg stretched out over the table. We measure out, and I go from where I want to start down to about the knee. Around the corners to stop the corners from lifting. And as always, the first 2 to 3 centimetres of tape has no stretch on it. I start at the top there, and if you want to go further up into the hip, you can, but let's just start at the top of the thigh. And I run it down to the knee with about 30% stretch. Lay it down and rub that down. Give it a nice good rub because the adhesive is heat activated. I then get Tony to bend his knee, and I roll the last part out and under and around his kneecap, around the patella. And again, give that a little bit of a rub. And that will just support through there. Then you straighten it back out again. That's step 2, when we apply the stabilisation tape. Step 3 is applying the decompression tape. With the ITB, there's usually several areas where it can be quite painful. Depending where the painful area is where you apply the decompression tape. A lot of the time it is at the lower part of the ITB, just above the knee. Other times it can be a little bit higher. Around the corners of the tape. The injury site might be there, pain site, 80% stretch over that area. The last 2 to 3 centimetres has no stretch on either side. 80% stretch, lay it down, no stretch. If there's 2 or 3 sites you want to tape, you can tape 2 to 3 injury sites if you need to. You can also use the Big Daddy for this one. And use the Big Daddy down. Big Daddy is 10 centimetres wide and actually runs all the way down. What we tend to do with this one is split it about here so it actually goes off in a fork where one comes down around underneath the patella, the other one comes down around the front and the top of the patella.
More altruistic, more altruistic, more altruistic, because